Rhea Story 32 with a stupid fuck in the background who's abusing his community. He doesn't care. This is a place where people live with houses. But in the middle of this asshole has decided to operate the business, wash his cars, throw the dirt outside, keep engines running. Fuck the rest. Who cares? Who gives a damn? Since the war. That's a line from Doctors in Love, a comedy we used to like, by the way. So, on this background of challenge, which, by the way, Buddhist Stoics say we need to ignore, it's not what happens, the fucker fucking the rest, it's what you make of it, and it's all in your mind. So, serenity now. Serenity now, in the words of Kramer and Frank, Constanza, and Seinfeld. So, a trip to Timisoara was something like this. I mentioned in the last episode Sibiu and time spent locked up in a hospital on suspicion of cholera. Another time was another challenge with two buses, a girl in the other one, so I was left doing the hard work. Maybe this is a macho view, for sure it is a little, but then on the other hand, maybe it's a cavalier, gentleman look. You couldn't have the girl doing dirty work or face the rude other macho male pigs in restaurants where they wanted to abuse or whatever. And you couldn't have her sleep with this driver, for instance. There was a driver, I don't have his name anymore, it escapes me, who was snoring like you've never seen, never heard before. At one point, and I had to share the room with him, not the girl. So there's one instance where what I said is correct. She needed protection from this. So in Poiana Brașov, where we had to spend the night, he snored so loud that people on the same floor, 4 or 5 rooms down the line, went on the I went on the balcony. I couldn't do any. I couldn't stay inside anymore. Forget about sleep. He was already shaking me with his. I'm exaggerating. He probably, but as I said, 4 or 5 rooms down the line, we're out on the terrace and wondering, oh my God, what's happening? Is somebody using a sledgehammer or 4 in the morning or night? It was still night. He had some condition, some medical condition in the end, because on account of this bad sleep with bad breathing, whatever, I assume it had an impact, and he was starting to fall asleep at the wheel, which was crazy. And so I had to keep, at one point, talking to him to keep him awake. But he would still have this tendency to close his eyes and awful. So once in Timisoara, we found out at the Continental Hotel that we don't have the rooms we needed, and lo besede, I was with a group from Israel, Manishma, Maze. What happens? They were very, very upset, for good reason, and we had to crisscross Timisoara, and ended up having a number of them, women too, uh, very angry because they had to be in a hotel which was used by the local mafia. I mean, people there were involved in all kinds of things, including crossing the border with an illegal trade. You couldn't find anything in, I'm talking communist Romania. Serbia was in between, in political terms, Yugoslavia at that time. But economically, that was paradise. You found everything, almost everything you wanted across the border, and nothing here. So they would go and buy cigarettes, coffee, food, stockings, goods which they would sell. And a number of them would just use these shady hotels where I had to put my clients. It was terrible, one of the worst experiences, which lost me a number of brain cells, but maybe toughened me up a little and prepared me for the next challenges, and I could make good on what happened next. And here I am, living in a gated community, in a place many desire, but having to share the space. You heard the water. He created a pond, this motherfucker, with his abuse of any common sense law. Fuck you.